Texas. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you will see 3 championship titles on the line. And again, we welcome back to the mat the #1 pound-for-pound no-gi grappler in the world, Gordon Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Who's #1? Return of the King.
So my name is Mikey Musumeci. I'm a black belt in making pizza and pasta, and I represent Boop's Garage PSF. My greatest strength, probably how I think during a match. My jiu-jitsu is very calculated. It's just based on sequences. I'm literally just playing a video game, and every position I do is just based on the reaction of my partner. When I'm able to get in the zone and I don't really see the opponent, I just get in the sequences. So I'm fighting Richard Alarcon. He's an awesome opponent for me, a great challenge, and I'm excited for the opportunity to train with him. And we'll see if he has an answer to them or not, you know. If he doesn't, I'll get it to work. If he does, then I'll have to get other stuff to work.
How's it going? Richard Alarcon, black belt, over at One Jiu-Jitsu. My jiu-jitsu game, I'm pretty much a high pace. I'm on you, like flies on shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let you breathe, and I'm just gonna be all over you until I suffocate you. And then I'm gonna look for that sub. I'm going against Mikey Musumeci. I know that man, the dude's like a little wizard. He just constantly finds different holes, different angles. He obsesses over a lot of things, and he's very tight, especially on the details in the 2-on-1.
Oh, it's such an honor to be on this card, you know, Richard's style, you know, he's a wrestler, and he's gonna be coming at me really hard. He never backs away, and he's just always coming forward, so I'm excited for that.
When I first got offered this matchup, I just thought, hey, I get a stab at, you know, best in the game. So it's a great opportunity for me to just go out there and have some fun and put it all out there. I ain't got nothing to lose, really.
Oh, it's incredible, you know, this is the future of jiu-jitsu, who's #1. So for me to get to the title, it's incredible.
Hey, Mikey, looking forward to the opportunity to share the match with you and compete, and may the best man win.
Hey Richard, much respect. Let's have a good match. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next match of the night for the Who's #1 Bantamweight Championship with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first to the mat out of the blue corner, representing Boop's Garage PSF, Las Vegas, Nevada. He is a 3-time no-gi world champion. Here is Darth Rigatoni, Mikey Musumeci.
Mikey Musumeci returns to Who's #1, and I don't think it is unfair to say that the pressure is on, because his last appearance, very uncharacteristic and very rarely seen loss for this young man. However, he has a lot to prove, and he has been back hard in the lab, working to unveil a new mystery submission.
Yeah, my mind's been thinking about that ever since he announced it. Can't wait to see what Mikey has in store. But again, no easy task ahead.
And now introducing his opponent out of the red corner, representing One Jiu-Jitsu, Tustin, California. He is the 2019 Kasai Grand Prix champion. Here is Richard Red Alarcon.
Richard Alarcon, the #7 ranked 135-pound grappler in the world. Excuse me, #6, coming into this match against Mikey Musumeci, very aware of Mikey's position as a supreme technician, called him a wizard in our pre-match interview. But do not overlook him, because Richard Alarcon has the tools necessary to put anybody in a bad spot.
Yeah, it all comes down to the pressure and the grind, and he knows how to put it on. Let's see how Mikey can deal with it.
Step back and wait for me. Just wait.
See here, 5 years older, just 1 inch height difference. And we're good to go here at Who's Number One.
All right, guys.
Fight! On the left, with the red ankle band, Richard Alarcon will have to deal with the very tricky, very dangerous guard of Mikey Musumeci now. Very few people are able to deal with Mikey's guard as good as it is. One exception to that was Gabriel Souza, who was able to pass Mikey Musumeci's guard at the Who's Number One Championship and get top position. You would have had to think that Richard Alarcon would have studied that much closely in anticipation for this encounter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would be foolish not to. And he is approaching it in a similar way, passing from the outside, trying to maybe just run around to north-south, which was Gabriel Souza was able to do so well. But here we see Mikey, again, get into an attacking position here. Kendall, your thoughts early on these early exchanges so far?
We're seeing him coming in here really tight on the leg. Don't want to say too much until we see what happens here with this finish attempt.
Mikey is immediately on the heel hook here and gets the finish in only 56 seconds. Mikey Musumeci gets the finish via heel hook. Can you believe it? It took less than 60 seconds for Musumeci to return to his winning ways here at Who's Number One.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by leg lock submission and your new Who's Number One Bantamweight Champion, Dark Rigatoni, Mikey Musumeci.
Get that man some pasta. How about that, Hal?
We said in the introductions to this match that Mikey has looked untouchable at this weight class, and he proved it once again by taking out the title challenger, Richard Alarcon, in less than 60 seconds to be crowned our first ever Who's Number One male bantamweight champion. A very happy indeed Mikey Musumeci to be able to claim a win in such impressive fashion.
I'm excited to hear
Let's take a look at the finish here. Kendall, talk us through it.
The finish here. This is a new grip that Mikey's going to talk us through, something he's been developing. You guys can see it's not a traditional heel hook finish, and I'm excited to hear what he has to say about it, because this is exactly what he was looking for tonight.
Started off looking somewhat like a knee bar, and then as they cycled through the positions, had that foot tucked in his neck, and you could see the rotational force on the knee joint. Very much a heel hook breaking mechanics, and yet a unique twist on a very well-known submission. We'll be right back with the interview. Just a second.
THC-free, trusted, all-natural CBD products created by athletes just for you. Get 30% off your order with the code FLOW, F-L-O, at justlife.com. That's 30% off at justlife.com with the code FLOW, F-L-O. What do you live for?
Mikey Musumeci, you returned to your winning ways here at Who's Number One. It took less than 60 seconds for you to find the submission. Now I need to ask, you teased it in your interviews yesterday that you had developed a new mystery submission. Was that it?
Yes, the Mikey lock.
The Mikey lock. Talk us through it, brother. What exactly was that?
Okay, so what I want to explain about this position, I've been working so much heel hooks, right, since March. And I've been trying to learn leg locks every style I can. And what I developed was a heel hook, you put the foot in the armpit. So now I've been using my neck pit for this submission.
The neck pit?
It's like a hybrid of an inside toe hold, because it puts more pressure on the foot, but then it also has heel hook pressure on the knee. So I've been doing this to everyone over and over, you know, and it's been so efficient for me, and I'm so excited to share this with everyone so then they can start implementing it in their game, because it's going to fix all your problems with heel hooks that you have, for sure.
Well, the evidence, I mean, we saw it. It took you 56 seconds to find the submission.
So far, there's been no counter for it in training or anything, you know, I've just been doing this over and over, you know, so I knew that if I got to the spot, it would be really efficient, you know. So I'm just so happy I was able to do what I've been working, you know. I'm so happy, guys. Thank you so much. It's been really hard for me because I got really sick 6 weeks ago, and I'm still having post-COVID stuff with my body. Like my muscles and my arms and legs have still not recovered back to normal. You know, I'm really trying to like recover my health. Just gotta keep working hard every day. Win or lose, just I'm here fighting. Every month I want to try to be the best I can. I don't know if that means I'll win, but I'm here to be the best I can every month.
Well, Mikey, you've made a career of challenging yourself, and this year you've moved up through various weight divisions in search of ever greater challenges.
I don't care, win or lose. I'm just here to challenge myself. You know, like if I lose, awesome. I'm just gonna go back to the gym and work harder. You know, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. You know, I'm just so thankful for the opportunity to get to roll with the best guys every month. You know, it's been 8 months straight. It's hard for me to compete once a year, and now I'm doing it 8 months in a row. So I'm just working really hard, and I just have to keep getting better, you know, one match at a time. Let's see what I can do.
Now you're back at your natural weight class, let's call it, of 135 pounds. Now I know you're a big fan of the pizza and the pasta, but how hard was it in making the weight this time?
Just one day. I don't diet at all for this. I actually was in bed 2 weeks straight after my last match, and I started training again 2 weeks ago. So I was definitely chubbier than usual, but just training for 2 weeks, I was still able to make 35, just one day of just cutting a little water.
So
I had zero diet.
Let's get this straight. So Mikey Musumeci comes in on 2 weeks' notice, 2 weeks of training after being in bed for 2 weeks, and finishes his opponent in less than 60 seconds.
2 weeks ago, I couldn't walk a mile because my arms and legs were giving out.
My word.
I was getting all these blood tests because I was like, what happened to me? You know, like I have no strength right now. I feel so weak. But my strength is coming back slowly, I feel, you know. But I'm gonna keep competing through it, you know. Every month I'll be here competing regardless.
Yeah, that is what makes you a world-class competitor. Mikey Musumeci, fantastic performance here. Who's number one?
Thank you guys so much.
Submission. Any last words before you get out of here?
Thank you guys so much. And this Darth Rigatoni.
Your winner, Mikey Musumeci. Classic Mikey there in that interview, and man, I was very happy to be able to say that I have now seen exactly what the Mikey lock is. But don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next.